Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the VIV Business Builder Saturday morning training. We got quite a few different areas in the house here. We got Tokyo, we got Indiana, we got Maryland, we got Texas in the house. Want to welcome all the new people and just kind of explain what we're doing here because we do have some new people. We got Florida in the house. Bill Rogers, what's happening? What we do on Saturday mornings is completely voluntary. We get together and we build our business together. So I literally go through the same methodologies that I use to be the top recruiter in the company, which is I just sit down on Saturday mornings and I reach out to people in a very controlled, what do I want to say, effective manner, right? I'll sit down and reach out to 50 people on a Saturday morning, and I'll book 3 to 5 appointments during the week, either getting customers or showing the business model. So it's an insanely simple plan in network marketing. And what I'm going to explain to you here will guarantee you results. If you follow it long enough, you'll be guaranteed to get to 6 or 7 figures. And I know that's a bold statement, but let me explain. There's only a handful of things you need to do in network marketing to succeed. And if you're doing these handful of things on a daily basis, you can actually surrender to the process. And it's only a matter of time before the model works, right? So the things that I do is I study in network marketing. I study something almost every single day for 15 minutes in the field of network marketing, whether it's Eric Worre's GoPro, Ray Higdon's Rank Makers if you're on social media, or How to Win Friends, Influence People by Dale Carnegie, things in sales, right? So I'm studying something from my craft and my language in sales. The second thing I'm doing is mindset training. Most of you know I study with Bob Proctor. He's a close personal friend and mentor. I do something every single day for my mind to raise my level of awareness in creation. The third thing I do is I take action, right? There's no substitute for moving the body into action. There's not a day that goes by that I don't do something in my VIV business model. And again, for those who don't know me, I have about a dozen revenue streams, a couple other companies. And I don't say that to impress you. I'm just saying I take time every day to make sure that my VIV business model is the #1 priority. Right? Even if it's 15 minutes, those 15 minutes, it's the #1 priority. I'll reach out to 5 or 10 people. So it's a daily and a weekly method of operation that we're going to go over here. And then Saturday mornings, I take at least an hour, right? And like I said, I'll reach out to 30 to 50 people and I'll get customers. I'll show the business. I'm completely disconnected from the results. And I know if I do these things, sorry, one more thing. I show up for the company trainings, right? We have an annual event. We have sometimes monthly trainings. So I block those out. I use my calendar. You guys can probably see behind me here, I have a 12-month calendar somewhere back there. And I use my calendar. I block it out. I don't make excuses. Tuesday nights we have a training. I don't care if we're closing a $500,000 deal. It's not happening Tuesday nights at 7 because I am booked for VIV. Does that make sense? So one of the biggest things that kills people in network marketing is they never make it a priority and they try to do it when it's convenient. And guess what? It's never convenient. So even 15 minutes a day, believe it or not, will build a business over time. So I'm going to talk a little bit about daily method of operation, give you a few quick tips, and then we're actually going to go to work here and reach out for people. So we have a daily method of operation, a weekly method of operation. So for me, my weekly method of operation is Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern. I am presenting this business for you guys. So I'm learning and presenting. We answer questions. We help you guys sign people up. And we also do a little bit of training after that. Last week we did customer acquisition. This coming Tuesday, we're going to do consultant acquisition, business partner acquisition. We train in mindset. We train in different things. So if you can make 7 o'clock Eastern a good time slot for you guys, put that on your calendar. And then I personally do Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock with you guys. So if somebody can't make 10, set up your own similar type of a system, right? Train on Tuesday nights, do a text blitz on Saturday mornings, book 5 appointments for the week. There's your simple business model. So if you're doing those things, it's only a matter of time and you'll be guaranteed success. And I say that because we're not dealing with products here. What we have is completely different from any other network marketing company. We're not selling essential oils or a health product where you're having to reach out to people and actually sell and give the benefits and really have some sales skills. Every single person you know has a cell phone and they have internet. All we're doing is show them how to lower the bill. So we really got to understand what this is, keep it simple, 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 and kind of follow the bouncing ball. The other thing I do, guys, every single year, now this is only if you want to get to 6 or 7 figures, which not everybody does. I know that may sound silly, but the fact of the matter is that most people in network marketing, if they could just get to 500 or 1,000 a month, they'd be happy. So what I'm going to say to you now is for people that want to get to 6 and 7 figures a month, I go to the GoPro Mastery every single year for the last 5 years straight. I plan to go forever as long as they have it. I don't miss. It's in December. It's already booked. I already have 100 tickets. That is the mindset of a 7-figure earner. So if you're of that mind and you're looking to have this as a vehicle that replaces your income or is a good chunk of what you're doing, I would get a hold of me. I would get your tickets for GoPro and lock it down, right? And just put it on your calendar. Know you're going there. Drive for the next 12 months towards that event. All right, guys. So let me switch the screen here real quick. I want to show you guys what we're doing and what we have for a fast start training in the VIV business model. If somebody here does not have this, raise your hand after and I'll email it to you, but you should have this. This is an email that I start new people with. It's very straightforward. When you sign a new distributor, and if you're new yourself here, you're going to want to follow this. It's very duplicatable. It's very simple. You're going to want to go to the Jumpstart training. There's half a dozen videos or something. I think it's about 30 or 45 minutes. It gets you used to your back office. You get to meet the CEO. You get to understand the mission. We are a for-purpose company. We do mission trips. We do give-back trips. We're going to Honduras. We're rolling up our sleeves and we're giving back to the community, the global community. So this company was founded as a for-purpose company. And if you don't know that, you're missing out on a selling point when we're talking to people. So when you go to the Jumpstart training, it gets you very quickly up to speed in the back office and our whole mission, just all these things. And as you guys are building teams, you're going to want to have your people do this. Otherwise, you are going to get inundated with clerical calls, back office calls. How do I find this? How do I do that? So make sure that you're following this. If you haven't done it, I would do it and make sure that this duplicates. So when you're onboarding people, you don't get bogged down in management mode answering silly back office questions, all right? The second thing is the Learning Center. We have a lot of things on our platform. If you're brand new, my suggestion would be to start off with cell phones and internet. Just 2 things, cell phones and internet. Every single person, when you open up your phone, they have those 2 things, right? And start, hit the ground running. Make sure you upload your own bills. Go talk to your mother, your brother, a couple of friends, get 1 or 2 customers, and you hit the 30-point fast start. This is a critical building block for us, right? You want to just go and get a few customers. It's a critical building block. Get your 30 points as fast as possible. You get the $150 bonus. You get all your money back. You rank up a couple times, and all the bonuses, the whole structure of the company works. It is a mistake to get into this company and just go into recruiting mode without getting your customers, right? It doesn't work. You could recruit 100 people and nobody's hitting their bonuses. So make sure that you're translating that to your brand new business partners, that they want to just go talk to a few people in cell phone and internet, cell phone and internet. After that, guys, once you get going, start to recruit a few people. In the Learning Center, you can learn all about our commercial products. I mean, we have amazing services and we can get to 5, 6, and even 7-figure commissions, but I wouldn't start here. These deals can take months or even a good part of a year to close in the commercial space. So it's something that we sprinkle in. I usually tell people, get to P160, get to Promoter 160, get a team going, have everybody, used to getting customers. Then you can start to dabble in the commercial side of things. All right, guys. So on this email too, again, here's our Tuesday night, 7 o'clock link. Here's this Saturday morning link. So when I onboard somebody, this is what I do. And I personally roll up my sleeves and hold the hand of the person that's onboarded, help them get their 30 points. If you get to get on some customer calls and some Zoom meetings and literally help them sign their first customers, I would suggest you do that. That's the human-to-human part of this, relationship marketing. Don't just sign people and hope they make it. Get emotionally involved with these people, become friends, become business partners, and help them click off these goals. The next three links here, guys, we have a 2-minute business video. Now, all of this is in your back office. But when you go to the share center, we have dozens of videos. There's a lot back there, right? And eventually you'll get used to all that and you'll figure out what you want to use. But when I onboard somebody, I say, here is a 2-minute customer video. Here is a 15-minute business video. And here is a longer version of a business video with a training. So that way they have 3 tools. If they want to pique the interest of a customer, you play the 2-minute video. If you want to pique the interest of a business partner, you play the 15-minute video. All right, guys? So this email is designed to really just get somebody up and running and fast started. And then down here, I have a customer bill upload video. It's a tutorial. It's meant for you guys and it's meant for your potential customers. If you want to guide them to your page, you could send them that link and it walks them through signing themselves up as a customer so they don't make any mistakes in entries and things of that nature. Does that make sense, guys? Does anybody have any questions on fast starting or anything like that before we get into our blitz? All good, all good. Oh, Warner, you got your hand up, brother. You got a question?
No, I checked my emails. I didn't see that email. You may have sent it to me. Maybe it went to a different email.
Okay, I will get that to you.
Yeah, Taylor Group, please. And I have a guy. Who should I talk to about a potential client who's in the commercial sector? You?
Me. Yeah, me. You and I and that person get on a 3-way call.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just pique interest. I'll do all the heavy lifting.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
I got you, brother. Anybody else got questions before we get into the blitzing part of what we're doing here?
Brian, can you send that email to me as well?
I sure can.
Thank you.
Email was sent on December 19th.
Yeah, I've sent it a few times. I don't mind. I'll send it to everybody again, but I'll make sure specifically that Jaleesa and Warner get it.
Yeah, last time you sent it was December 19th.
Thank you.
Sure. The idea, guys, is we want this duplicatable at like a 6th grade level, right? And sometimes when somebody gets the whole business model and you get into the back office and there's 35 videos, it's like, oh my God. Now, eventually you can get back there and start to digest and figure out which ones you want. But I find that this email is a good reference because they can join today and start getting customers today. Literally, just follow the bouncing ball, send this video. If you need my help, I'll help you close the deal, right? Shane Wesinger has a brilliant strategy. Brilliant. I've personally adopted it, by the way. When I sign somebody, my commitment to that, I will hold their hand all the way through P160, right? I will just hold their hand, get on Zooms, and I do that anyway, but I'm just saying my goal is to commit to them to help them get past P160, where you're start to get into leadership ranks, you get into the weekly pay. And then what Shane has done is he looks him in the face and says, okay, now where do you want to go with this business model, right? Do you want to go all the way? Or are you just looking to get to 500 a month? Whatever that is. And then he recommits and gets them to recommit to the activities that will be necessary. If somebody's telling me they want to get to 10,000 a month, I can show you how to do that. Then the second question is, are you willing to do it? Right? So we want to make sure that their goals are aligned with what they're willing to do. And there's no right or wrong here, guys. Don't make my goals your goals. So Shane, I love that, and I've adopted it. It's a great mindset, great strategy. Warner, you got another question, brother? Your little hands up. Let me put that sucker down. All right, well, let's get into the text blitz, guys. The mentality here is on Saturday mornings, you work this business like a job. What I mean by that is everybody here, or probably most everybody, you've had a job at one point in your life, and you've probably made, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks an hour, and you show up at the job and you just do whatever you're supposed to do for the $50. What I'm going to challenge you to do here on Saturdays is to spend like 2 hours and treat it like a job, like you're getting paid, right? And the idea is to reach out to a minimum of 30 people. I like that number because it's a certain amount of action. I've done Saturdays where I've reached out to 200 people. It all depends on what you guys want and how fast you want it, right? So the mentality is to reach out to 30 people. If you're brand new, I would just do customers. Like just get yourself past 30 points, just do customers. If you're building a team, if you're in that mode, then the same thing, reach out and pique interest. So what I want to do is just share some language and get everybody working here and just get you on that mindset, right? The idea that you can sit down for an hour on Saturdays, you can book your whole calendar for next week with customer calls and showing the business. That makes sense? So it's a weekly method of operation. Book your meetings on, Saturdays and fill out your next week based on your schedule. Do you want 3 appointments? Do you want 6 appointments? Now, as a salesperson, realize this. You need to book about twice as many appointments as you want. Now, this is just sales 101. Don't take it personally. People reschedule. People ghost you. That's just sales. I don't care. It's not network marketing. It's sales. So if you want 3 appointments, book 6. And don't be frustrated if somebody reschedules. No big deal. It's just part of sales. If you're a realtor, you understand this. If you're a car salesman, you understand it. So make sure you're not getting frustrated from just the industry, right? It's not network marketing, it's sales. So we use today to book appointments, right? So
Hey, Brian.
Oh, who's that?
Hi, it's Leslie. I just wanted to share something really quickly. So
Sure.
last week you were saying definitely double book. So I ended up booking 6 people. 4 people saw the video, and we're signing up a person today at 5:15.
Perfect. So now think about that. So now she's got a ratio. She booked 6 calls, 4 showed, they're signing. Is this a new distributor, Leslie?
No, she's going to start out as an affiliate.
Okay, well, that's fine. So that's a pretty simple thing to do, right? Now think about that. That activity signed 1 business partner. If you guys can sign 1 business partner a week, 52 weeks straight, you'll be in the top fraction of 1% of network marketers. It's actually not that hard to do. It's just most people don't have consistency in network marketing. They try to do it when it's convenient instead of treating it like a business. But I promise you, if you get into a rhythm and you can recruit 1 new business partner a week and you just follow that, again, that's a 7-figure strategy. Time is the only variable. It might be 3 years, might be 5. You will get to 7 figures recruiting 1 business partner a week consistently. Most people come out of the gate, New Year's, they start recruiting, they fall off, they slow down. Well, if you fall off and slow down, your team's gonna do the same exact thing. So you don't want to, my opinion is not to say, I'm going to recruit 30 people this month and go so hard that you burn out and you can't keep duplicating it. Unless you're full time. I like to have consistency, a business plan, and that's just me. So guys, let's do some text blitzing. Take out your lists. If you need help with what to say, just raise your hand or unmute yourself, and I'll help you with the language. If you reach out for customers or business partners, I can give you some quick things to start with. If you're reaching out for customers, if you're brand new, everybody should have 1 or 2 people that are like either family members or friends or somebody you can pretty much tell that, listen, I got something I want to run by you. I'm coming over, right? Your best friend, like, we're doing this, man. You're my guinea pig. I started something new. Like, I need your help. We usually have 1 or 2 people you can really just talk straight with and be honest. You should always be honest, but my point is there's no big sales pitch. I'm coming over. I'm going to help you with your build. I'm going to show you something. I need a guinea pig. Outside of that, for customers, you reach out to somebody. Hey, Warner, what's up, brother? Listen, I have something to run by you. I could really use your help. Would it be okay if we get on a Zoom or a phone call either Saturday, Sunday, or one night next week? So as a customer, I'm reaching out to my warm market, asking them for help. Right now, the help is not to become a customer. The help is give me 5 minutes of your time. So in relationship marketing, the whole point is to actually lean on your relationships. Now, the beautiful part, guys, again, we're not selling a product. So you don't have to feel iggy, right? You're not asking somebody to spend $500 with you. You're literally going to show them how to save money. So make sure if you've been in product-based network marketing before, make sure you disconnect from that and understand what we're doing. It costs people $0 to work with us, all right? So as a customer, you're just going to reach out looking for some help. Right? Hey, Shane, what's up, brother? Listen, are you still, an electrician? I got something I want to run by you. I could really use your help. Can I grab 5 minutes either this afternoon or tomorrow or one night this week? That makes sense, guys? That's for a customer. As a business partner, I shifted a little. This is just me personally. There's no right or wrong. I'm just letting you know it works for me. I reach out to somebody, like if I haven't seen Warner in 10 years, I would text him. This is all texting or instant messenger. Hey, Warner, what's up, brother? Listen, are you still in accounting? I got a business idea I want to run by you. I'm not sure if it'd be a fit or not, but I'd love to catch up, love to get your opinion. And honestly, I'd love to see what you've been up to anyway. Can we get on a call today or tomorrow, one night this week? So personally, guys, what I do is I always relate it to what the person's doing, right? If somebody's an accountant, I say, hey, are you still in accounting? I got something I want to run by you. Shane, are you still an electrician? How's that going? I have a business idea I want to run by you. I'm not sure if it'd be a fit, but it's definitely worth checking out. Can I grab 5 minutes today, tomorrow, one night this week? That makes sense, guys? So there's a lot of NLP in there.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Warren, what's up?
Hey, I'm looking to target realtors. What is your play in that market?
It'd be the same thing. I'd reach out, hey, even if it's cold, hey, listen, we don't know each other, but I see you're in real estate, and I have something that might benefit you. I'm not sure if it'd be a fit, but a lot of realtors I work with are using this, and it's really helpful. So the point is, you want to neutralize their mind by you don't want to say, oh my God, this would be amazing. I have the best opportunity in the world. Like they're like, we don't even know each other, man. Why are you calling me? But if you say, listen, we don't know each other, but I have something that might be a fit. I'm not sure. Are you open to checking it out? If not, no big deal. I'd love to connect anyway, right? So there's some language from Ray Higdon, from Eric Worre. I kind of combine everything.
Brian, in addition to that too, you know, these realtors, especially the ones that are really kabooming and have a huge business and are very busy, and you know it, some of these people are on our chicken lists, you know, some of the people on this call. So I think too what works is you come at them as a customer, and that video, how short it is, they're like, yeah, I'd love to check that out. He's saying, great, I'm going to send it to you. By the way, if you see just how simple it is and you think it's a fit for you on the money-making end, this is all I do. I press play and I'm done. Then they're like, really? This is all you do? You play videos? I could send 100 of these, you know? So.
Yeah, that's a good point. So there's a couple of ways that you guys will find your own groove. Some people are more comfortable approaching people as a customer first, and that's completely fine. I have a lot of customers that once they become a customer, and Warren is one of them, then they see the business model and then they come in that way. So that's completely fine. Bill's another one. Yeah, a lot of people. Jill, yeah, almost everybody here, right? Or at least half became customers first. So it's whatever you're more comfortable with. Me personally, I lead with the business model. The only reason that Warner was a customer first is because he was in another company, and I do not cross those lines. I wasn't going to prospect him out of his company into my company. But as a customer, I am bulletproof. It's free. I wanted to help him out as a friend and as a client and save money on his bills. And he made his own decision. He asked me about the business, right? So that's harmless. That's fine. So whatever you guys are more comfortable with is up to you, whether it's customer first or business partner first. But let's do this, guys. Let's open up our lists. And if you don't have a list, open up your phone, start with the letter A, and do not skip anyone. Do not prejudge. Do not skip anyone. Do not care if they say yes or no. The idea behind the mentality here, every single one of them could be a customer. They have a cell phone, right? The idea here is to text 30 people straight, but don't start responding yet. I just want you to condition your mind to reach out to 30 people, sending messages. That makes sense? So let's open up our phones and lists, and let's go to work. If you guys have any questions or want to know what to say to somebody, just unmute yourself.